Hey there, Descendants. How we all doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. Today, we're going to be putting together a bit of a beginner's guide for my newer, fresher Descendants out there who may have just installed the game within the past day, week, or month. Regardless of where you're at in the game right now, sit back, relax, and you might just learn something. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so first and foremost, the thing that you must understand with this game is that this game is a professional time sink. You must grind, you have to play for extended periods of time to sometimes get the items that you want or need. So if that doesn't sound like your kind of game, I highly recommend playing something else. However, if that does sound like your kind of game, welcome. I personally welcome you into the community, and I am extremely happy that you're here. So, the first thing that we're going to explain today is weapon level transmission. So you want to come over to this little, this machine, and you want to go down to weapon level transmission here at the bottom right. You want to click on that, and you want to simply click on a weapon of your choice. That will be the recipients of the weapon level transmission. So we can just click on this, we can click on this, and we can simply press weapon level transmission down here. As for the transmission material, the precision phase exchangers, you can acquire these by simply dismantling weapons and heading over to Anais and researching, and we will show that off in a little bit here. But let's go back to that real quick. Okay. Just go ahead and do this. Weapon level transmission. And this is useful for a weapon that you pick up early on in the game. You're like, hey, I like this gun, but it's just not doing the damage anymore. You simply want to come over here and transmit the level from one gun to another. That's it. That way you don't have to dismantle the weapon. That way you don't have to throw it away. You can still hold on to it if you like it. Yeah. So, the next thing we would want to talk about is enhanced unique ability here. So I have two erasers, so let's go ahead and click on this one to be the recipient. We'll go ahead and click on this. And as a beginner right now, you only want to worry about doing this maybe once or twice in your first 100 hours or so. Don't really worry about this all too much. Just go ahead and click on enhance, and there you go. The unique ability is upgraded, and then this right here is the breakdown / explanation of what the unique ability is itself. The next thing we're going to talk about here is the library and targeting rewards / items. So we're simply going to go to Descendant here. I am going to go over to Blair as an example. I'm going to hover over this thing, Blair Stabilizer. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to click the button that says set target reward right here. And when we back out, you can see right here, Blair Stabilizer is targeted. And the way that this works is per mission completion, you earn a percentage towards the target reward. And that's how that works. Yes, the next thing. This is going to be your best friend when it comes to learning how to build Descendants. So at the bottom right here, if you see where it says go to info, simply click on whatever keybind that is for you. Look at the middle section here. And as for Serena, you can see it says skill critical hit damage and skill critical hit rates. Those numbers are above 1 times and 1%. So you want to build Serena for crits. Not saying you have to, but I mean, if you don't know what else to do, just put modules on her that buff skill critical hit damage, like singular integration, focus on singular, or not focus on singular, skill concentration, stuff like that. You'll learn a little bit more as time goes on with all that stuff. But yeah, that's how that works. So the next thing we're going to discuss here is transplanting modules. We're going to head over here. We're going to cover that, and we're going to cover how to increase your mastery rank and stuff like that in this game. So you want to head over to this hands icon that looks like a fingerprint in this darkened room over here. go ahead and hit the interact key. Implant module settings. You want to click on the ultimate version, or no, I'm sorry, the base version of a Descendant as soon as you've acquired an ultimate version. And if you have a photon imprinter, you can just simply come over here and long press on implant. And that will transplant catalyzed modules that you have onto your ultimate Descendant. And as for mastery rank up itself, I cannot rank up right now, as I just did, I believe yesterday or the day before. But the way you increase this is by increasing Descendant levels and weapon proficiency levels. So as you can see, my Ancient Knight is proficiency level 40. I've already catalyzed it and stuff like that. But it only works for the first time going from 1 to 40, not every time afterwards. So you can't abuse the system. So no matter how many times you catalyze and reset, that will not count towards your mastery rank XP at all. Only for the first time you've brought an item or a Descendant from level 1 to 40. These items specifically pertaining to weapons. Oh, and one of this game's greatest strengths is that it's tailor-made and specifically structured to be played however you want it, especially after you complete the main story. But for right now, just enjoy the main story, enjoy the game, get invested in it, because this story is really it's pretty good. It's pretty good, especially the cutscenes. The cutscenes are amazing and they're very well directed and designed, and I think they're extremely entertaining to watch. Ah, yes, favoriting items. Let's go ahead and go over that real quick. So if you have an item in your inventory that you don't want to accidentally get rid of at some point, hover over it and then click on your key that is bound, to register attached items. That way you don't lose the item at any point. And if it's for some reason you want to unfavorite that item, just simply long press that key once again, and you can dismantle it or do whatever you would like with it. Okay, so as for catalyzing Descendants, this is how this works. Yeah, let's switch to Ultimate Bunny here. Is she ready to? No, she's not. Okay. So essentially, I'll still show you how it works. Essentially, you want to go to Module Additional Settings under the Descendant Modules screen. Once you click Assign Module Socket Type, and you want to simply click on any socket of your choice, click over here, and then you want to long press Apply Socket Type. And that's how that works. And it will reset the Descendant level from 40 back to 1. That way you can catalyze again and again and again. And you can catalyze up to 60 times per Descendant. So keep that in mind. You also do need crystallization catalysts to do this. Let's go ahead and head over to library here, and I will just show you how many I have. There we go. I have 16 at the moment. Now, one of the best things you can do as a beginner in this game is activate Boost Path. This is going to be your best friend. It's going to give you a whole bunch of resources that you need that would otherwise be not so easily obtained, especially in the beginning of the game. Like the catalysts and then Kuiper shards and stuff like that. Kuiper shards are required to upgrade your modules. And over here, when we go see Cillian, just go ahead and long press to travel over here. Head over to him, and we will show how to upgrade your modules. Now, for a Descendant that is early on in their builds, you want to give them fully upgraded modules and not oversaturate their slots with halfway upgraded modules just to get the capacity all the way full. If you only have 2 fully upgraded modules and you only have room for those 2 fully upgraded modules, that will be much better at your starting points versus having a whole bunch of modules that are just maybe have 1, 2, or even 0 slots upgraded on them. As for Bunny, all of her modules are fully upgraded, but you just want to click on the module. You want to, for PlayStation, it's R1. You want to click that button. Or yeah, you can just click on this plus icon right here to fully upgrade it, and then you go down here and enhance, and it does cost, I believe, I know it costs Kuiper. Does it cost gold? Yes, it does cost gold as well. So I can show it off right here. I can just upgrade my Volsha's module, hold enhance, and there we go. That's how that works. As for how to build weapons and stuff like that, honestly, just look up a guide or try some different stuff, see what works, you know. Either that or, I mean, you can go to details right here. You know, you got firearm critical hit damage, so you know you can build the Ancient Knight for crit and stuff like that. Firearm attack, fire attack, firing rate, stuff like that. So this kind of does give you a baseline on how to build weapons as well. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing as like understanding how to build a Descendant. You know, just go here, and then Bunny's really good for crit, so you want to build her for crit and stuff like that. Um, but yeah. And for beginners, I highly, highly advise that as soon as you start up the game and complete the tutorial, you activate Boost Path. Because like I said, it gives you a lot of resources that you will need early on in the game that you may not be able to easily obtain just yet. Especially, and this is one of the best things that comes from Boosted Path, and this is good for even experienced players. Hell, all of this stuff is good for experienced players. Descendant EXP Serum. This stuff is amazing. I think you get like 10 or 12 of them from the boosted path altogether, and then you get like between 10 to 20 catalysts for your Descendant slots and like assigning module socket types and stuff like that. It's really great stuff. Um, and then yeah, the boosted path walks you directly through how to obtain items and stuff like that. So if you're not sure where to go for something, you just hover over the mission that you're currently on for it, click on whatever key or button is bound to your go button right here, and it shows you instantly which mission to go to acquire the item that is needed for the mission. Now, for some, you might have to run them 2 or 3 times because this game is RNG based, but just keep running it until you get it. You know, keep grinding, keep hanging in there, and you'll definitely get it. Trust me. Um, so yeah, I think that about does it for part one. I will have a part two uploaded at some point, probably within the next week or so. Um, so yeah, I genuinely hope that this helps you guys out. If you have any questions at all, either drop a comment or hell, I mean, even, you know, shoot me a friend request in the game, and this is my username right here. You just go over here to player search, type it in with the hashtag and the numbers, not just the username, and now you just shoot me a whisper on here, you know, so you can just click on me right here in the friends list under social, click on whisper, and then you can just type a message out to me, and that's exactly how that works. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely hope this helps you out in your experience just starting out in TFD, and I hope you have fun. And like I said, if you need anything, if you have any questions, if I can't answer them, I can ask someone who surely can. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.